Hey, my name's Babo Bushcraft, and today I want to show you exactly how to clean and field strip my 1943 Mosin-Nagant. Before we clean it, we're gonna have to go get her dirty. Now that we've put a few rounds through her, it's time to get this old girl clean. The first step to this disassembly will be to remove these O-rings from the rifle. You may need to use a flat metal piece to pry out these metal O-rings. In this case, I used a small flathead screwdriver. I'm also being careful not to damage the stock in the process. When you get the metal O-rings to slide all the way to the front of the gun, you should be able to pop that top wooden piece off of the barrel. Now that the hard part was complete, you can take out this clip by just pulling it out, squeezing it together, and pulling. To remove the bolt, you will need to pull it all the way back. Then holding the trigger down, it should allow that bolt to come all the way out. Now you will need to remove two flathead screws. One will be right under the bolt, and the other one is right in front of the clip. Once those screws are removed, you will now be able to pull apart the barrel and the trigger from the stock. This is one of my most prized rifles. Let me show you how to clean it. I first start by doing a pre-wipe of the wooden stock. I used a white rag and an all-in-one formula cleaning oil to clean this gun for this video. Any gun cleaning oil will work. Then run the rag along the metal. In this case, we will start with the barrel, getting it all into the cracks and crevices. Working piece by piece, cleaning out and oiling the metal pieces at the same time. You don't have to be a professional to clean a gun like this. With a little attention to detail and the right equipment, you could be successful in cleaning any firearm. The Mosin-Nagant was originally adopted by the Russian Empire in 1891. It was designed by Russian Army Captain Sergei Mosin, with contributions from Belgian firearm designer Leon Nagant, hence the name Mosin-Nagant. Millions of these standard bolt-action rifles were manufactured to meet the overwhelming demand of World War II. Primarily, the M9130 was the backbone of the Soviet Red Army. Due to the Mosin-Nagant being in a desperate need for infantry arms on the Eastern Front, manufacturing shifted toward a rapid wartime production. Where the Mosin-Nagant really made a name for itself was on the Eastern Front of World War II. There it helped the Red Army stem the tide of the Nazi expansion. This was one of the most manufactured guns in history. Almost 38 million manufactured since its creation in 1891. It has been produced in several countries and has seen action in many wars over more than 100 years. After World War II, Russia kept these Mosin-Nagants in surplus and distributed them to allied countries including Egypt, Syria, and Iraq. These historical guns continued to see action with communist forces during the Cold War Korean War, Vietnam War, and even in Afghanistan in the 1990s. With the fall of the Iron Curtain, Mosin-Nagants came to the Western markets. Because of the massive surplus, these rifles were cheap compared to other military rifles of their time. Now, if you found yourself this far in the video and can't figure out how to reassemble this rifle, well, you're in luck because I'm going to show you. You will first put the barrel back into the wooden stock. There is only one way to do this, so you really can't mess this up. Next, thread in the cleaning rod located under the wood stock directly beneath the barrel. Before reinstalling the metal O-rings, you will need to reassemble the upper part of the wood stock. The bigger metal O-ring should slide down the furthest part of the rifle, using the smaller O-ring to secure it towards the top of the rifle. You may need to use a flathead screwdriver or something hard to hold down the levers in order to properly seat them. After that, I go ahead and insert the trigger and magazine housing, using the short flathead screw to fasten the trigger and magazine assembly, and the long screw to secure the barrel to the stock. All that's left is to reinsert the action and magazine. In order to reinsert the action, you are going to need to pull down the trigger, holding it horizontally and then sliding it into the barrel. You can see here, as I pull back on this action a few times, to ensure that it's properly seated. If you squeeze the spring-loaded clip, it will allow for these hooks to be hooked in place at the bottom of the magazine well. If you've reassembled this properly, you should be able to pull the trigger to ensure that the functions are all in working order. Thanks very much for watching. If you had any questions about anything I did in the video, please let me know down in the comments below. Other than that, have a good day.